Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Today's show is going to be quick in a sense because we don't have a lot of time. We have been fighting the wind on getting roof up on this roof metal, up on this frame. Every time we've tried, it's been windy, and so it's been not quite a week, but almost a week. I had a little trip for work that I also missed out on a day or two. So we're in a hurry. We're gonna try to bust out this roof. And you guys have already seen us put a bunch of roof metal on. Eventually, I'll probably try to make a dedicated video that shows exactly how roof steel is installed in our eyes properly and how you can, help with some tips and tricks on how to make it lay nice, look good, and give you that nice crisp line down at your eave. Now, one of the big challenges that we've got on this job site is there's not a ton of room, but we got to get this plank and the telehandler out there on that sidewall, and we're going to do a little something we've never done. We're going to strap the steel, see if we can lift it up and spin it so that we can get it to where we want it to be. I don't know, it's going to be tricky. Yep. The big thing is trying to do minimal damage to the lawn. Customer or client has already told us not to worry. He's got a landscaper lined up and they're gonna obviously do a bunch of work here to fix all this stuff, make it look good. So, but you gotta remember, this is like a 24,000 pound machine, and I mean, it's pretty heavy. We did a little bit of minor damage. Luckily, there's like a little thin crust of frost still this morning, but that's not gonna last long because it's supposed to hit 50s today maybe. So we're gonna get on this roof now that we're ready to go. We just double checked our peak. We made sure we were square. We made sure our walls were plumb. Remember, we already straightened this out. You gotta make sure everything's good. So we rechecked everything and now we're gonna start slinging steel. Yikes, guys, making the call. I thought we would at least get this side of roof done before the wind picked up, but it is cranking right now. We basically got almost the entire south side of the roof done. We're gonna go ahead and get it screwed off. Probably gonna call it a day for the roof steel. We'll have to work on some other stuff, but that really stinks. Not what I was looking forward to. I was hoping we'd get it all done before that dang wind. Midwest wind, man. You can see how much we got left, not a whole lot. I think we have 4 sheets left, 5 sheets. I mean, clearly, as you can see, there's nothing to stop the wind. So when it picks up right now, and it is not safe to be putting up metal roofing sheets. We were lucky enough to get as much as we did because the wind was coming in the right direction, but it was getting to the point where if just the slightest of wind direction change, and it would probably throw that sheet into the next county. So production is never worth more than safety. We're gonna call it and just screw it off and probably go grab lunch, come back and do some miscellaneous because there's not much else we can do. Now that we've got that roof steel all, whoa, just about tripped in a little divot here in the ground. I'm gonna actually concentrate on trying to get this end wall framed in and ready for kind of those connection details on the garage. And I don't think it's really as complicated as a lot of people been asking me about how that's all gonna play together and work out. So I'm gonna show that. Greg's over here trying to finish up some window framing. Zach's doing some miscellaneous lags into our columns so that way we're nice and secure. And man, it is really breezy, not right here at this location because we get a little bit of a wind block, but when you go up here, it is super breezy. I'm glad we made the decision not... Bless you! Good Lord! That was ridiculous. I think we made a good decision not to finish this roof steel. Even though there's only like 4 sheets left, I wish we would have done it. I've already gone up there and gotten my measurements that I'm gonna use, and I'm basically gonna build a 2-ply column. I'm gonna nail it up there to those uprights that you see on the outside of the truss that are going vertical, and those are at every 8 foot on center. So it's kind of nice. I'll have a nice place to nail those fake columns, and then I'll use those columns to frame up my wall that will be going on the exterior of the building, because remember, that truss is on the inside. Now, hindsight, I probably would have put that truss on the outside like normal, but I thought it was going to interfere with some stuff. It didn't end up doing that, so live and learn. Next time, we're going to go on the outside, or at least plan on it. So what we did was we just made a 2-ply 2x8, and that is to match the dimension of our columns, and that'll be our fake column that we'll use on each of those uprights. We're not just putting them in 1 ply, we've got to put them in both. You know what I'm saying? Like alternate ply. Like I don't get paid big dollars for nothing. You ready? Like it? Can you undo this chain for us?
Yeah, give me that.
Oh, you're the man, dude. Now, I don't know if you can even hear me with the wind, but what we're doing is we've got all those uprights kind of installed where we want them. We've still got 2 columns that are gonna go right where the garage meets the new building. So not far off of where these uprights are over here, or where that garage door is over here, but that we just wanted something solid right on the edge. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a 2x12 on this roof line. And really all that's for is a nice place to have our steel get screwed down to at the bottom and our flashing to come up properly. So we don't wanna just run a 2x4 or 2x6. We need a little bit more meat on the bones down here for that flashing and stuff. So we're just gonna put a 4/12 pitch at the peak, run it both ways, and we'll cut it where we need to as it hangs over the garage roof. I'm trying to protect my hearing.
How's that working out?
Huh? What'd you say? Tennessee or Smoky Mountains? Actually make it all the way, no problem. swear anytime there's a major wind, it's major unproductive just because it beats on you. But we did get those 3 windows done up there that match the lower windows. We got the end soffit fascia up to the peak. We got this end framing going here that kind of ties us into the existing garage. And tomorrow, cross your fingers, we're gonna be hopefully here early enough to beat the wind and get this other side of roof done. I just hate having roof undone and kind of open to the world. Even though they're calling rain here at the end of this week, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometime in there, which means as soon as we cover this, all the water is gonna go right to the outside of the building where we have to work next to put our steel on the outside. So it's kind of a catch-22. We want the roof up for the strength to keep the water off the building, but it just shovels it out to the outside where we got to work. So wish us luck, but we're gonna head home. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch you on the next video. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Remember, that's all that keeps Greg going anymore is, I don't know where he's at. Where you at, Greg? Oh, I think he's going to the bathroom. We got like a 45-minute drive home. Greg, you know they make these things called bathrooms, right?
Give it back, right take.
I don't know about that guy sometimes. Really, I don't. See you guys later.